Are we allowed to say that we're eating Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. You have to make sure that it's recording because yesterday it said that it was full.
Is it recording?
Yeah. Where's your drink?
Oh.
Hello everybody and welcome to our cooking show. Oh no. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome to our cooking show.
Hello.
Now we're gonna do our Q&A / mukbong or mukbong or mukbong. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never heard of it.
I guess we just eat and talk.
Perfect.
His favorite. So today
We got Taco Bell.
we got Taco Bell, and we're actually eating Taco Bell because our fast is over.
Hey.
So Isaac is so excited
Praise the Lord.
for Taco Bell. So just eating
just
in general.
Thank you, Jesus,
Thank you, Jesus,
for this food.
for this food.
Bless the hands that need it.
Bless everybody that doesn't have any.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Today,
A
unfortunately,
legend has passed away.
Kobe Bryant and his daughter and
6 other
what
people
is it? 7 other people
that
passed
were
away.
from Orange County. We never met them, obviously, but they were from Orange County.
Where?
The coach, I think it was the coach's wife.
Well,
and
he's
his
the coach
daughter.
at OCC, and it was his wife and daughter,
Yeah, that's so
and
sad.
the pilot, and I'm not sure,
Kobe and his daughter.
and I think 1 or 2 more.
I think it's so crazy, like, I don't know, I just think it's crazy how it all happened.
Guys, tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah, for real, so get your life right.
Enjoy your life
Do,
with your
like,
family and your loved
Get
ones.
to know Jesus. Like, we encourage you. But, yeah, I just thought, like, everybody, I think it's so crazy how, like, literally the whole world is, like, mourning Kobe Bryant. And, like, the other lives were important, too, like, don't get me wrong. But I just feel like anytime anyone, like, huge passes away, everyone's like, love your, like, everybody. But I think it's just, we have to do it every day.
People, unfortunately, people die every day, and
Yeah.
I think everyone just needs to keep in their mind that
just let people know
every
how
single
you
day,
feel.
let your loved ones know your feelings, and just enjoy every time that you have with them.
Yeah, so we're sad because
It's an unfortunate way to go, and
yeah, and his daughter was so young, and the
Mhm.
other little girl I think was like her
the
age.
same age.
Yeah,
They're
so-
teammates.
So sad, but I mean, I guess it's a lesson for all of us to like know to and, like show our love and express how we feel and live our dreams and live right because you know we don't want something to happen. So yeah, so we just wanted to say that the day that we're filming this is the day that Kobe passed away and everybody else. So, you know, I did read something that he was at church earlier this morning, so I pray he is with Jesus. But still, you just never know. And everybody else, I hope that, you know, they were right with the Lord and stuff, but yeah.
But now
we're gonna do
on to our Q&A.
Q&A. But we're just gonna go through questions and answer our mukbang. Isaac's eating a pizza.
Mexican pizza.
I'm eating. Oh, you want to get? We're eating Taco Bell. We said that, right? My Taco Bell order is Fiesta potato, no sour cream, a bean and cheese burrito, and like dollar chips, like just the chips and the cheese. What's yours, Dean?
My go-to, if there's a chalupa box, I get the chalupa box because it's $5. But if not, I usually get a 5-layer burrito and 2 tacos or whatever. 5-layer burrito is my favorite.
Okay. Our first question. The one we got, like, so we're answering questions from Christmas and questions we got now, but a lot of the questions we got were babies. You want to answer that? Oh, wait, I'll answer. Or,
Oh, what's the question? Like,
babies? When are we having babies? How many babies do you want? When?
Well, I want a baby
Yes.
as soon as it happens. So the sooner the better.
Yeah.
And the number of babies I want,
In your
I would like
perfect
3.
world.
In my perfect world, I would like 3. Boy, girl, boy. That's my perfect world.
For me, in my perfect world, I want 3 too. Like, I've always wanted 3. Like, but I think, like, recently I changed it to 4. But I think that will change when I actually have my first baby. But right now, I kind of want 4 because I want 2 boys, 2 girls. I want it to be an even number. So when we go on rides, it's like... Is that weird that I think about, like, when we go to, like, Disneyland or a theme park, it's like everybody has a partner? I don't know. So I want 2 boys, 2 girls, but I'd be okay with 3. 2 boys, 1 girl. And Isaac wants our middle baby to be a girl because he doesn't want to have, like, a middle child syndrome. And if it's a girl,
you know how the
it'll
middle
be different
child
anyways.
usually feels like they're left out? And unfortunately, like, it happens, but, like, without intent. So, if the middle child is a girl, the only girl, it works out. Because then I have
It has to be different anyway.
oldest middle child who's a girl, my only girl, and then the baby, and then the last boy.
Yeah. And Isaac only wants 1 baby girl. Why, Goose? Why do you only want 1 girl?
Make it easier when they're older. That way.
I thought it was because you only wanted 1 princess.
Well, that too. Like, makes it easier because then
Prom,
if you have 2, not only that,
weddings,
but
boyfriends,
if you have 2,
husbands.
then I don't know. I feel like it'll be harder to be like, oh, my little princess, oh, my other little princess. Like, I think that'll be hard. So props to all the dads
that have multiple girls,
or all girls.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what we want. But he wants babies right away, and I actually, like, I said this year, and I want a baby this year. Or, like, we want to start trying this year, sometime this year. I personally want to start trying, like, actually trying in, like, after April. So we'll see, but yeah, so baby soon, hopefully. We're praying about it. But yeah. So yeah, that's our baby situation. I don't want to eat with my mouth full. How do people do this? Oh, are we the jealous type? I have the questions right here, so I'm just kind of going through them. Are we the jealous type? Hey, that's my cheese! You got crema on it! Ooh. Is it still recording? I can't see that far.
Yeah.
It's because our memory says it's like low memory, so I have to make sure it doesn't stop. Are we the jealous type? I'll answer it first. I'm not really the jealous type because I know Isaac would never like I trust him with like literally everything, and I know he would never. But I like to act jealous. Like I like to act crazy. Like, if we see okay, wait. We have to give a backstory. So Isaac, anytime we go eat somewhere and we have a girl waitress or a girl like server or anything, he always said, oh, she's flirting with me. Oh, she likes me. Like, stuff like that, right? Messing around.
Even before we were dating.
Even before we were dating. Like, that's always been his thing. So, I always kind of act crazy, like, why is she looking at you? Or why are you looking at her? Like, things like that. But I think it's more of, like hype him up. Like, I want him to feel like, oh, yeah. I don't know. But I'm not the jealous type because I know he would never. And I trust him. And, like, honestly, I think that has a lot to do with how he treats me and, like, how he lets me know, like, yeah, I would never, like, we see girls and we're like, oh, she's really pretty. And, like, he'll say, oh, that girl's really pretty. Or, like, she's actually, I don't know, like, really pretty. And it's not, like, I'm not crazy. Like, why are you looking at her? Why are you You know, it's like some people are just really pretty. And I think that just comes with me trusting him and my like confidence in him that he just would never. So I don't think I'm not crazy. I just like to kind of act crazy to like hype him up.
So long answer short. She's not a jealous type.
Does anybody else do that though? Like, don't you agree? I sometimes do that to like hype you up. Like, I kind of like him to feel like, oh yeah, she's kind of jealous. I don't know, like a good jealous, like. What about you? Are you the jealous type?
Negative.
No.
Well.
No.
There was one time.
One person, don't say the name.
There was one time where I was pretty jealous.
But
it was like, it was me and someone else.
Yeah, don't give the whole story because people are going to know who it is. He's not like a close friend of ours or anything, but if people from high school watch this, they're going to know who it is.
Me and someone else were very jealous of this person because...
he was doing something. Don't say what he was doing.
He was... It seemed like he was flirting with
me and
Michelle
my best friend.
and her best friend at the time. Or, no. At the time that we were all there, it seemed like he was flirting.
He was a performer. Let's just say that. He's a performer.
And I did get jealous at that time. It was like our first year into dating or
but
second
we were
year.
like really like, it was new. It was, but yeah, it was new. I think that's the only time we've ever actually.
That was the only time that I got jealous.
But other than that, I don't know.
Other than that, I'm not really a jealous type. I trust her.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Next one. I always get this question when I post selfies or videos or pictures or whatever. A lot of people always ask, how do I get Isaac to take my pictures? Or like, how do I get him to be an Instagram husband? Don't eat my cheese. And honestly, I think it's like he knows my goal and he knows what I want to do, and this is part of what I have to do to. Is this still recording?
Yeah.
I can't see that far. I'm like nervous it's gonna stop. So I think like because he knows what I want to do and like my dream and my goals, like this is part of it. But in the beginning he was not like, it was kind of like that, okay, cool, let's go. Now I give him like 5 minutes to do it. After that he's done. So I know like, you girl, you better
work with the first 50 pictures.
But do you have anything to say? How do you feel about it? Let's listen to your perspective.
There's times where I really don't want to do it because I really don't want to get off the car and have to just go to find a spot. And it's usually times where like we have to go somewhere or when I haven't eaten yet.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
I think part of a big part of it is I have to know when to ask. Like if he's hungry and hasn't ate, or if he's frustrated, or if he's hot or something, I know not to ask him because I'm gonna get one of these. Like, okay, cool, let's go. Like, so I kind of have to read him and know like, how does he feel? If he just ate, yes, 20 minutes, let's go do this. But then, so that's one of the reasons, like learn how to know when to ask in their mood. And then another one is when we have to go find a location to shoot, that's when he kind of gets like, I don't want to do this, because we're literally driving around like looking for it.
Like I'd rather go to a spot that
we know, like, okay, this spot is good.
And get it
so
done.
He doesn't like to, because if, let's say we're at a restaurant and then we're done eating, we come out, there's a cute wall, he'll take pictures, like that's fine. The thing is like driving around, which we don't really do often. Like I know there's some like influencers and like models or whatever that do that, and I think that's where he would get more frustrated. But if we're already there, like he'll do it, like it's not a big deal. But yeah, so I guess my biggest advice if you're trying to get your husband or boyfriend to help you is learn how to read them. Like try it a couple times and see like, okay, when he's hungry, don't ask. When he's hot, don't ask. When he's frustrated, don't ask. When he's in good mood, obviously, cool. If you go to a cute restaurant and he just finished eating, ask, like, things like that. And then I think they have to be willing to do it also. Like, Isaac knows I want to do, like, my goals, and he's like, okay, this is part of it. So he, like, helps me. But obviously I can't push him to bend over backwards for me to do that. So I think that's my tips. Okay, next one. Here, you look, because I'm not going to finish eating if I keep looking.
What is your favorite date night idea?
In reality, we don't actually go on a lot of date nights.
We don't have a set date night, but we do like
we go out to eat.
Like yesterday, we went out to eat and went out and we just drove around.
Yeah,
together.
We wanted to go eat, but then we couldn't find anything, so we were just driving around, which was fun.
And that's just
we
like
were just
us
playing
listening
music and like hanging out and singing, and that was fun.
So like, we don't actually plan a date night out, but it just something happened. I know.
I think that's important to like set time apart to this is for us, this is our date night, which we actually, when we got married, we're premarital counseling, they told us to do that, and we haven't done it. I mean, we go out, like, obviously it's not like we're stuck at home all the time. We go out, but we just don't call it like every Friday at 7 o'clock we're gonna go like eat or go hang out or go watch a movie.
But I think it's fine in a way. It's fine like the way we do it because we're not always like out and about like with others. We're usually by ourselves.
Yeah, it's just us two and
at least one day out of the weekend. It's just us two
or a couple hours or something.
Yeah, and I mean it would be nice if I planned out or if you planned out some.
If you planned out.
You can plan out too?
I always plan out.
You don't know.
If I plan out, it gets expensive.
Well, then don't get expensive. Know the budget.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, other than that, I think it's like the way we do it now, it's okay. But we should like at least plan for sure once a month, one nice date.
One.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your ideal date? Like your ideal date and my ideal date.
Drive, food. A good dessert. But I don't want to have to drive to go get a dessert. I want it at the restaurant.
Oh.
Or place.
Okay, my ideal date.
No pictures.
So how do you know? I like taking pictures of everything. Like, I always take pictures of everything, of everybody, of myself. I like taking pictures. I just feel like, I don't know. But I think my ideal date is like doing something. Like eating. I'm not a big foodie person. So for me, like, I want to go to nice restaurants to get good pictures. Not because of food. But, like, I just want to do stuff. Like, paint, or go driving, or go roller skating. Like, something like that I like to do. Versus, if I can choose, like, roller skating over a nice restaurant, I can get cute pictures at a roller skating where you can have fun. But you don't like roller skating!
Because I don't know how.
Really? I thought it's because you're scared to fall.
Yeah, because I don't know.
I didn't know how either.
I used to know how to rollerblade. I
don't know how to rollerblade.
The single ones, the rollerblades.
I don't know how to
Not good, but I was able to
Enough.
like maneuver in them.
Yeah, I can't.
But that was like 100 pounds ago.
Okay, next one.
Alright, do you know how to cook?
Me?
Or like just...
You answer.
I could cook pretty much. If I have the instructions on how to do something, I'll use it as an outline. I won't follow it like every step of the way, but I'll use it as an outline, as a guide, and I'll just add my own thing or whatever. I'm a big pepper person.
Oh.
Not a lot, but she thinks it's a lot, but it's really not.
I think it's too much. I'm not a pepper person.
It's because I use the black peppercorns. I don't use like the grounded ones. I use the ones where I grind it. And those ones are, that pepper's usually stronger. But I like it.
So I'm literally eating pepper. And I'm like, Goose, like, and I always tell him, like, if you're gonna use pepper, that's fine. Just make my batch separately, or separate my carne or whatever. Like, that's fine. I don't care if you use pepper, just not mine. but for me, if I cook, are you done?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I can cook mashed potatoes. I can cook mac and cheese, like, from scratch. I can cook. I could probably try and figure out how to cook caldo. I've cooked beans already.
Is that shade for me or what?
For you and everyone.
Okay.
And I can make beans like de olla. So is it there or del?
De olla. De olla. De
okay.
olla, not del. You shading me because I can't make. I've never tried actually, but I can cook ish. I can cook ish.
No, she.
I don't like to cook. I don't like cooking. Is not exciting for me. It stresses me out because I literally feel like sometimes I cook and the food is good. Like, I think the food's fine, but I freak out. Like, are you lying to me? Do you promise it's delicious? Are you just saying that because like you're gonna feel bad? So I don't know. I make pretty good. My brother and I think my best friend both like how I do chicken Alfredo. You like how I do the what? Carne con chile. Carne con chile and papas.
She makes it spicy and I freaking love it.
Yeah. So I think I could cook enough to survive, but I'm not like, I can't make tamales.
She once made a
chile rellenos. I can't make pozole, which I try to make pozole.
She once made what was it?
I could cook to survive, but not because of pleasure.
It was like a Alfredo, like a shrimp Alfredo, but like it wasn't like Alfredo sauce from a bottle. It was like the heavy cream that she made. And like it was bomb. She doesn't know how she made it, but it was bomb. Asked her to make it again, she couldn't. Okay. So long answer is short. Yes, we could cook.
Ish me.
Would you want to go back to school?
No. Yes and no. Honestly, sometimes like, you know how when people like, you compare yourself to people, and I do that a lot. Like, I compare myself a lot. And sometimes I feel like, because I didn't go to school, I'm like just below people. You know what I mean? So sometimes I want to go to school so I can just feel like, okay, I went to school.
So she can feel equal.
Yeah, so I can feel equal.
To someone with the education.
Yeah, and people, like sometimes I feel like people are like, you didn't go to school. Like you wouldn't know. Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, okay, yes, I agree, school gives you like a credibility, but if it's a field or something you know that you're just professional and sometimes you don't even have to go to school. But I do like that's something I do struggle with. Like sometimes I just want to go to school so people treat me like equally or fair or whatever. But do I want to go to school for me? No. I want to go to school to learn like better photography or to do better like media stuff, but I don't know. Like I don't know. Not enough to quit working to go to school. You?
I would want to go back to school just because I want something to fall back on. Because I have experience, like, not construction, or kind of construction experience, but like I can figure out how to do things. I can, like I've worked doing concrete, a little bit with carpentry, a little bit of plumbing. Like I'm able to like.
He's good with building stuff and making stuff.
I can improve and I can do better, and I learned just by watching people, and I could have learned a lot more from my dad, but you know, when you're a kid, you don't really want to go. You don't want to go to work, so. But
he's really smart and like.
But with that,
he's good at figuring it out.
But with that and an education, like I feel like I would have more open doors, and I mean, I used to be one day. I used to be really good at math, and I still kind of am, but I know if I further my education, it'll improve me and it'll make me more competitive in the work field. But as of right now, I probably won't go back to school. But I would like to in the future.
Okay, next one. This burrito's bomb, but it's kind of cold.
Spell I cup. Did Isaac always like you?
Yes, he did. Just kidding. If you guys don't know, I've known Isaac pretty much my whole life since I was like 5 or 6.
Something like that.
Something like that. We don't remember exactly, but we were like under 7 for sure.
Yeah.
And wait, okay, how old was Matthew? How many years is Matthew from me? He's 9, 20.
Matthew's 4 years younger than you.
How old am I? So I was 20. He would have what? I'm 24, and he was born. He was born in the church.
Matthew should be 4 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Matthew's gonna be 21 this year. So I mean, I've known her for at least 20 years.
Yeah. So that's why that question asked, did he always like me? And his answer is yes, he always liked me.
Not always. When we first started dating, like, you know how you're you know how you're like just into people and you just like think someone's pretty and like you associate that with liking them. So like when I was younger,
you do that.
when I was younger, like I liked girls who I thought were pretty, and so like at one point, like maybe I liked someone like 3 girls at the same time. It doesn't mean that like I really liked them. It's just I was attracted to them, and that's how I was with her. Like I was attracted to her, but like it wasn't like I want a relationship. Like at that point, like it's just I wanna she's cute and I'm attracted to her. And I mean we attempted dating 3 times, and the first 2 times it didn't work out, and she left me hanging. But
honestly, don't you agree? If we would have dated those times and got serious,
we probably would
wouldn't
have
lasted.
Yeah, we probably would have been married.
We were too immature. We were just messing with the wrong thing. Not like drugs or anything. Just like partying, or like I wanted something else, he wanted something else, and like if we would have dated that second time you asked me, we would have broken up. And like our thing was like after this last time, obviously we knew like, do we want this or no? Because we've known each other over 20 years. Like it wasn't just our relationship, it was our family's relationship, it was my brother's relationship with him, my tia's relationship with our pastor, then his mom. So it was like we had to consider all of those things, and we're like, okay, we're not going to do this seriously unless we know like this could be serious and we have to take it seriously and stuff. So I feel like if we would have dated those past other times, we would have just been like, nah, I don't like you, like we're over, like ugh, so dramatic. And then our families would have been like, this is all, because he goes to all the parties.
Everyone would have been affected.
Yeah, everybody would have been affected. So I'm glad that I left you, and I'm sorry. But now we're here.
But when we started dating for reals,
it was forever.
I didn't really like her when we first started.
I can't believe we must share this.
Like, yeah,
I liked her more than
cute.
he liked me.
Yeah, I thought she was cute and I was attracted to her and she was a cool girl. Like, we were friends.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I wasn't like totally sold on
it wasn't like oh, this is
long term. Yeah, I wasn't like long term at that point. But I mean,
look
at us now.
He's younger than me, and when we were dating, you were still kind of like
I was fresh out of
high school. Like I kind of want to dip my toes over here. I want to see what this is, but I stopped that real quick. Yeah, we had. I guess we can give a story of. Let us know in the comments if you want to know a story of our whole relationship. Because
we'll break it down.
We'll give all the juicy details.
Okay, next question.
Honestly, I think this relationship was Jesus, because we still sit here and we're like, how are we married? Like, we grew up together, and I never like growing up. It was always
thought.
like, oh yeah, it's Isaac. That's my brother's best friend.
Like I would get teased that I liked her.
But we were always like, no. And now it's like, this is God for sure, because like, how do we, you know, like, I don't know, it's just crazy to us. We love each other, obviously, but it was just like we've known each other our whole lives. How does this, I don't know. I'm rambling now.
Next. What's something dorky that either of you do that the other just loves or finds funny?
Oh wait, there's another one similar to that. Where is it?
What's something the other does but you also love?
What's something the other does that bugs you but also love?
Okay.
What's yours?
No, you go first.
Can I answer for you? Oh.
Okay, yeah. Answer for me.
Okay. I don't even know mine, but I have a feeling I know yours. And
What?
you probably don't even know it. Okay. So the question was, what's something dorky that the other one does and you love? And then there was another question that was, what's something that's annoying to you but you also love that the other one does? For Isaac, I do this every single night. Like, I cuddle him like this, like super close, right? And I either like cuddle you, I have to be touching his like either his foot, his arm, like something, and I get super close to him. Like, okay, let's say
when I'm like almost
this.
on the verge of sweating, she wants to do that.
Or falling asleep. Like, let's say our bed's like this and we're laying down, right? And I don't know, I'm like, like, like super close. And then I stay like that. Like, I'll be like this.
And I'll be like, all right, I'll let her for a minute. After that minute, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed now.
And that's when I know, like, I'll be like, no.
We fall asleep with our backs towards each other.
Yeah, we do.
Once in a while, like she'll fall asleep in my arms, but it's usually I turn my back because
I think
I gotta get comfortable.
Yeah, and he sweats really easily, and I know that, but I think that's something you like secretly hate, but you also like it.
Yeah.
Do you?
I do. So it's something that.
Oh, I know. Oh my god, I know. Okay, I hate when he does this. Not hate. Okay, hate's a strong word. It annoys me when he does this, but I secretly love it. I just wish he didn't do it at that time. Every time I'm getting ready and I'm like rushing or like just trying to hurry, he goes and he's like, hi baby, and he's like cuddling me and like trying to be affectionate, right? And I'm like, why do you always do this when I'm like in a rush?
Like I told you, just give me a
hug.
hug.
Yeah, just give me a kiss or just hug me or just.
Like I
and
just
I'm like,
wanna
babe,
hug
I
you.
need to like hurry up. But he doesn't do it when like I'm chilling.
Like when we're chilling.
Yeah, he only does it when I'm in a rush and like getting ready, and I'm like, B, please stop. Like, and it like frustrates me because I'm like, I need to leave in like 10 minutes or whatever, and he's like, just 5 minutes, just come cuddle or something like that, and I'm like, But yeah, I think that's mine. Do you agree? And I always tell him like, why do you always do this when I'm getting ready? So I think that one's mine. I think one more question and we're good.
I thought we were good right there. Alright.
Okay, a fast one, like a speed round or something.
Who cries more?
Me.
Who farted first?
Oh! Are we gonna give our fart story?
Alright, I farted like.
Okay, he farted first, obviously. Guys, I think
whatever.
guys always do it.
And it was probably like me farting in a group. Like it
But
was
I
probably
think, I think
two with Evelyn and Eric.
Yeah, I think you farted before we were dating. Like, I think guys just do that all the time anyway.
But her first time farting, let me tell you something.
No, it wasn't that. It was embarrassing for me.
Hold on. We went to the park.
I'm gonna start crying.
Alright.
But, okay, that was our short, long Q&A.
That was long.
I think I would do a separate video because this is way too long and whatever, it'll be 2 videos instead of 1. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let us know if you guys liked our mukbang Q&A or whatever this was. And let us know down below what other videos you guys want to see. If you guys want to see our, like, how we started dating, whatever. What would we call it? our love story. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let us know if you guys want to see that, and we can go into detail because, you know, we've known each other for a long time and stuff. So it'll be a good video, I think. But yeah, so let us know if you liked it, and just know that the fart was not that long, not that deep. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Love you. Bye.
Peace.